All right, my friends. So we're going to keep this course. I was thinking about equity and making sure that it's equitable, it's feasible for any educator. Those that have a ton of Lego already, so someone like me that has more Legos in their house than any adult male should ever have, to someone who's just trying to learn for the first time and maybe just doesn't have much access to Lego. The other thing that's going to be important in this is I'm going to avoid anything robotic-wise in terms of the challenges that I'm going to share with you. So I'm not going to be using WeDo or Machines and Mechanisms or EV3, and obviously because nobody can, the new Spike Prime kit. But that doesn't mean that you can't. And so as we get going into these materials, realize that if you're using EV3 in the classroom or WeDo 2.0 or something like that, feel free to use those and share those ideas because many of us are intrigued and need to see how those tools are being used. But for my projects, I'm going to keep it very, very simple and very, very cost effective. So a couple of things that you're going to need before we start this course in week 1. The first thing is, many of you maybe already have this, and I will have a close-up picture of these parts, but some of the beginning activities are going to be built around the idea of a Lego duck. So something that you have probably already done before in some shape or form, and if not, then you're going to have a lot of fun with it. But you're going to need at least these 6 pieces. And so we have a 2x2 with a set of eyes. We have a 1x2. We have 2 of the skinnier 2x3s. Another 2x2 regular, and a 4x2. And I will have an image on the website, you'll be able to see it below this video, of these parts. Now, if you're thinking, I don't have that, I don't have these pieces necessarily in those colors, don't worry. I have done this activity with any shape or form, so you can see this duck right here where I've used white and yellow and neon green, and maybe you don't have 2 of these 2x3s. That's okay. I have a 2x4. So one of the things is that we have to break down in our thinking as educators is we don't have to have a specific perfect kit. We just need to have parts and able to do this. But this kind of scheme here with that, I could even swap out if I don't have a one of these pieces for the beak. I could do one of these kind of curved pieces as well, and I can still make the things that I need. So basically what I'm telling you is that you need a duck kit, however you want to make it. The only caveat would be that it needs to be no more than 6 pieces. So 6 is minimal, and the reason being is that way you can turn around and create some of these class kits with students in your classroom. So you're going to need one of those for some of these beginner activities that we're going to be doing. The other activity that we're going to be kind of introducing ourselves to is you're going to need some just general Lego pieces. And so let me move the camera so you can see some things here. And so we will dive into some more details about the challenges ahead, but you're going to want to start to think about just some basic pieces. And primarily, it doesn't matter. I'm not worried about the amount of Lego pieces, but some things that you're going to want, just some basic traditional Lego pieces that we have sitting around here. You can see a couple of the bricks and things like that. But you're also going to want to have, if possible, some minifig elements. And some of these first kind of projects, we're going to be doing some things with minifigs, more for yourself, and maybe you don't have that enough yet for your whole classroom, and that's okay, but at least for this challenge here to get you going, you're going to need some minifig elements. So, I've got some different heads here, some different pieces of headgear and hair and hats and everything else in between. And so if you could gather some of those, and then anything else, just all your regular pieces, just to have in a bin ready when we dive in for you to kind of create your own little projects as we get going here. So just to recap here, you're going to need one particular kit focused on the Lego duck and some of the builds we're going to do with that, whether you have your own concoction or the actual kit itself, and then just some regular traditional pieces with some minifig elements. All right, so while you're working on that, I look forward to developing some new things to share with you as we begin our week 1 launch.